I got the idea for this trip 3 years earlier. I was with my wife and we were cycling in Ladakh, and I happened to run into some other cyclists, and they were telling us about this amazing area that they had just come from. One of the reasons it sounded so interesting is because there was not a continuous road. Like some of the other areas we had been to in India, the roads were amazing, well engineered, but they were very busy with army transports. This area, the road was not completed, and there was no traffic or military vehicles of any sort. For the next 3 years, some would say I was slightly obsessed about researching this trip, but I knew it had to be done because the road was going to open soon, and that would change the character of the area forever. We had only one problem. Well, actually, there were three problems. Our kids. We have two 15-year-old twins and an 18-year-old. Sarah, the 18-year-old, was a little bit more reluctant to come. She was going off to university the next year, and she had a boyfriend, and as she put it, why couldn't we just do a family holiday in Hawaii like normal families? Evan and Leah, the two 15-year-olds, were a little easier to convince.
Okay, Leah, what's the best part of the trip so far?
The sleeping.
Kids were going to be with us 24/7 for a whole month, and there was going to be no Wi-Fi. So as you can imagine, that was going to be a bit of a challenge. It certainly was a challenging undertaking and left lots of unknowns and adventure, so enjoy. Welcome to Delhi, 2 a.m. We've been going for how many hours, Leah?
2 days.
2 days or something like that. Jeannie was my most important ally. Her enthusiasm and willingness to participate was a great help in the success of this adventure.
Thank you.
She wants good luck.
I want some good luck.
The trip was broken up into a few parts. The first part was a 275-kilometer cycle, and that would take us from Kargil, which is on the northern border of Ladakh, India, very close, a few kilometers from the Pakistan border, all the way down to the end of the road, which was just past an area called Amnu. I figured that would take us 10 days. During that time, I had done my research and realized that there was some places that we had to be self-sufficient and had our own gear and food and camping. But sometimes we were able to stay in homestays and visit people in their local homes and eat their food and live as they lived. So it was a great cultural experience. Traffic was very, very sparse. We only saw 2 or maybe 3 vehicles a day. Truck drivers were especially friendly with their thumbs up as they went by. That's the monastery we were just at.
Not slow motion. Did I say that?
This is the actual speed. I did not slow this down. Among some of the incredible cultural events that we came across, we had a very, very lucky meeting with the Dalai Lama. He was in the local town we were at, giving a lecture to the community, and without knowing we were going to be there at the time, we were able to sit in on some of his talks. Janie, you getting tired?
No, not at all.
Not at all? Oh, good.
Oh, I hate this!
Sarah. How's it going, Leah?
Shut up. Ooh.
Ooh, that hurts.
Can you not?
Oh, don't hit me. So we've come to a little bit of an impasse. Apparently this thing just came down.
You're crazy?
Long way down. Leah! Are you excited about the next stage of our big adventure? 50 kilometers of hiking?
No, excited!
Oh boy, this could be a tough sell.
Hey Mom, I wanna go
Back to Vancouver.
Gee, Mom, I
No way!
Oh.
Come on! Here we are, we have a new champion! Cargill to Anmu! 273 kilometers! I had pre-arranged with the trekking company to meet us at a certain location with a horse team, food, cooks, guide, the whole thing, and we were going to trek for the next 6 days over 50 kilometers and get over a 5,000 meter pass and meet up with the road on the other side. We took a side trip to the incredible Phuktal Monastery. It dates back more than 2,000 years and is perched on a cliff with only foot access. Sampa is one of the few grains that can grow in this environment. It is a staple of the local diet. We have just arrived in Kuru and we are greeted by our wonderful team and tea is ready. We got momos! How amazing! Welcome.
Thank you.
Each horse can take maximum 80 kilograms. We're getting ready for our campfire Indian style. A little bit of wood and lots of dung.
Wayo, wayo, wayo. Wayo, wayo. Wayo, wayo. Wayo, wayo, wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo.
What a ride! What a relief it was to be back on the pavement after 3 weeks for the final 4 days of cycling. The sun has just come up on our beautiful campsite. There's our tents right in the middle, right at the base of Rotang La.
How's it going here?
Hey, we're almost at Rotang La Pass. Even though this was the main highway, our final stretch provided some of the most hair-raising cycling I've ever done. And now, we are in Manali, and that's the end of the Better Himalayan Odyssey 2018.